Yo, what's up, guys? I'm that only beast 13, and right now, what I want to talk about is, will Titanfall be the COD killer? Will this be the game that dominates Call of Duty that people have been talking about? And I have some reasons why it will not be. I know that's kind of a surprising answer, considering the new Call of Duty isn't that great compared to the past Call of Duties, and I have about 6 or 7 reasons why this is not true. And the first one, which I'm sure is obvious to PS4 gamers like me, is it is not on every platform. It is only on the PC and Xbox One and Xbox 360. And simply a reason why COD is really popular is because it's a first-person shooter on everything. It's not on the PlayStation, and it even on the Wii U. There are still some Wii U players out there that can't even play the game. Because what if I only had a PlayStation 4 and I did not have a good PC? I would not be able to play this game. That means that's another sale. I guarantee there would be a lot more people if it was on everything. It's not multi-platformed. It needs to be on everything. Without that, it will not be the most popular. Who knows, they'll make another Titanfall in a year or two, and if it's on everything, then that's one thing that will change my vote why it is not a COD killer. And the next thing, which I guess is for me because I'm a PlayStation 4 gamer, is that they need to advertise better. I'm sure if you go on the Xbox One or the Xbox 360, they tell you that Titanfall is like this new first-person shooter, but being on a PlayStation 4, they didn't advertise it on the PlayStation at all whenever I got online, because sometimes when you get online, they say, oh, there's this new game on Xbox. I know that. I'm sure like every Xbox gamer knows of Titanfall. It's either they did or they didn't get it. But on the PS4, or if you're a PC gamer, they really didn't advertise it much. Like, I know when the new Call of Duties come out, even the new DLC, I remember that date better when Titanfall came out, because when Titanfall pretty much came out, I believe it was March 9th, and I was planning on getting a bunch of games, and I knew Titanfall was coming out this month, and I was like, oh crap, Titanfall comes out in 2 days. I gotta make an account on Origin, and I gotta download it and pay for it. And I was completely unaware that the game came out 2 days before it came out. Like, Call of Duty, I know like months before it comes out. Like, as soon as they announce when the game comes out, I know it. Same with the DLC even, so they need to advertise that a little bit better. Because a good way to advertise is you could say, make next Call of Duty, from Infinity Ward, a new first-person shooter or whatever. I'm sure that would catch people's attention. But yeah, they need to pretty much advertise the game a little bit better. And next is that, it is made by Infinity Ward, but every game, loses their touch, Like, COD 4, which is pretty much, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty made up to this date. Who knows, maybe the next one will be better, but I highly doubt it. Is that it is Infinity Ward, and that they are amazing game makers, MW2 was a good game, but it did have its downfalls, but it was mostly a fantastic game. But this is kind of a more positive thing than it is a negative thing, considering the old Infinity Ward make this. It's not the Infinity Ward that helped make MW3 or Call of Duty Ghosts. These are the old guys that we love. So this game is still entertaining at the moment. There's not a lot of BS, and in some ways that kind of reminds me of COD 4. But yeah, that was kind of a positive thing. Is that this game I want to call overhyped. There's not a lot of stuff in the game, I know the game just came out and they're going to be adding DLC, but who knows what they add in that DLC. Maybe they'll add a bunch of guns, maybe they'll add a bunch of maps, maybe they'll add another game mode. But DLC is kind of big on it depending what the game is. For example, in Battlefield, which I still play on the PS4, not as often as Call of Duty or Titanfall, but that I feel like that game doesn't need DLC, just because the game is entertaining as it is. It's a huge game, huge maps, tons of guns. The game could last you like 2 years without the DLC. This game, I feel like in 6 months, I'll probably already be at least like 4th generation if I even go for it, because in this game going for generations is hard. But I guarantee most people who will have this game half the year will have so much stuff in the game that, it'll kind of get boring, but I'm not sure on that. Who knows? Maybe it isn't overhyped. Maybe the DLC will fix the game, but the DLC is like $30 or something like that, which kind of worries me, because the Call of Duty Season Pass is, what's it called? It's $50, but this one is $30, so that maybe means that they'll add less DLC than Call of Duty, but who knows? I think Modern Warfare 2 had pretty good DLC from the last game made by the old Infinity Ward. And that leads into what I just said, is that the game needs more stuff. We need more weapons. We have a good amount of maps. I believe we have 15 maps. I really like the maps. I'm not upset with any map. I just wish there were a little bit more of close range maps, because I like to use the Smart Pistol and the SMG. But right now the map I'm playing in the gameplay is something for an assault rifle, which I'm using. I'm using the first assault rifle. And I feel like not having a lot of stuff will make the game boring. In case you haven't played the game yet, if you want to know that there's only 10 weapons in the game. That's it. Only 10. That is not a lot at all. In Call of Duty, I believe that there is around 7 assault rifles in the new Call of Duty Ghost. That there's 7 assault rifles, which is already over half of all the guns in Titanfall. There's like 5 snipers, 4 shotguns. They added a new marksman rifle thing, another class, and I believe there's 4 of those. This game needs more guns. The gun I'm using in this gameplay, chances are most gameplays that you watch will have this gun. You might see an SMG or Smart Pistol, but they need to add more guns. There's definitely not enough. Guns are a huge part of first-person shooters. They're what make the game pretty much. They need more guns or the game will not last. Like I said, there's a good amount of maps, but something that it definitely lacks, which is another big one next to guns, is that there's not enough game modes. I believe there are 6 game modes or something. There's pretty much Team Deathmatch, which is called like Artfully or something like that. I know I just said something stupid, but I have no idea what it is. There's Hardpoint, which is pretty much domination from COD. They have Last Titan Falling, which is pretty much search and destroy, but in COD, except with Titans, which sounds pretty cool. I never got to play too much of it. There's something called Pilot Hunter, which is pretty much like you hunt or you pretty much hunt the hunted. If you're hunted, you gotta hide. It's pretty much like that. I haven't played that too often, and I remember there was one other game mode that I can't remember at the top of my head. I'm sorry. And then there's a game mode that mixes all of those together and it randomizes. So that's pretty much 5 to 6 game modes, which is definitely not enough. I felt like that's something that Call of Duty Ghosts lacked. They got rid of Demolition, which is one game mode, I absolutely love, but this game is definitely lacking in some game mode and guns. So maybe in the next DLC, if they add that, or maybe they'll update it like Call of Duty did with adding search and destroy, but they definitely need more game modes, because all I see myself playing is Capture the Flag, which is the game mode I forgot. All I see myself playing is Capture the Flag, Hardpoint, and Team Deathmatch sometimes, but they definitely need to add more stuff to kill Call of Duty. And that's my opinions, is if Titanfall is going to be COD killer. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm That Only Beast 13, and I'm out.